Whoa. Yo. Beep beep. What is up, guys? Thank you guys for joining me today. All of you serial viewers. We ain't doing jack shit, and we're just chilling here. Yo, what's up, dude? All right, what's up? Beep beep. What is up, one viewer, Vasura? Today we're gonna be working on nature track number 5, and hopefully today you can help me finish this fucking track once and for all, because I'm already I just want to get it done, man. Just want to get it done. Beep beep. What is up, 3 viewers? Melodramatic, Basuda, Drive, welcome. Today you guys are gonna help me finish this fucking track and hopefully get done with it, so that way I don't have to open the project up again unless I'm gonna export it out to send it to a label or something. Beep beep. What is up? 5 viewers now: Abjit, Sony, Melodramatic, Drive, Vasuda, and Suraj Jahad. Today you guys are gonna beep beep. What is up, 6 people? The boy is a poppy now too. Oh, you're wait, what? Did you have a was your son / daughter born or something? Why didn't you tell us you were gonna be a dad, my dude? Congrats if that's what you're talking about. Unless you got a dog, then that's another story. But Xing Chang Chang, Space Cat. What are you saying, G? Let's see. Are you talking shit or are you saying something nice? Google Translate that shit, dog. Let's see. What did you say? The tech language. No, I don't want it in French, man. I want that shit in English. What did he say? What is he? Do something today. I will, my brother. Chinese. Is it Mandarin or is it Cantonese? It doesn't tell me. It just says Chinese. Yeah, you know what? Let's finish that, man. What did Castronaut say? Yeah, dog, thanks. That's great, man. Congrats. Was it a guy or a girl? Yeah, we got to finish this, man. You trying to come to my baby shower this Friday? Cuz I think Castronaut lives in, like, in Latin America, so that's a whole nother story, man. That's a whole nother story. Hey, remember me? Yeah, I remember you. Your name is unique, bro. EDM lyrics by Gian. Of course I remember you, man. Yeah, guys, so you know what? Last time I was working on it, the only thing we fucking added was an ARP. We actually changed the drums. And that was one of the best things I think I did for the track, because honestly the drums just sound really amazing in the track. The last thing I think I need to do is just hear it one way through and see if we can add anything. So far, you know, I was working on this. I added a piano. You guys can let me know if you like the piano, if you don't. And other than that, I think it's pretty much done. So we're going to play it. Let's go. Let me lower the volume down on it, because I don't want loudness to make you say, oh, this is so good, because it is kind of loud, and the mix is pretty good. But again, it's just the idea that I'm worried about, not the mix and all that shit. Yeah, I remember Domestic too, you fool. You still love him or what? All right, let's get rid of these 2 in the intro. I don't think they're needed. All right, so let's see. Yeah, those drums, huge difference. Quiet that shit down. Man, I did all this track on the live streams, man. Wait for the damn drop, dog. Yeah, I actually have a top line piano now. Man, I love you guys. You guys helped me make this song, dude. Without you guys, I would have never known about a lot of things in the song that I could have added. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, piano's gonna come in right now. You'll hear it. There's a piano. This is for your son, Castronaut. Pass the blunt. There's the piano top melody. I should add this at the end. I'm gonna add this at the end. Watch this. I'm gonna add this at the end to finish it off all nice and sweet. Da, 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 da. Not like that. Wait up. Let the birds go, and then fade that shit out. I like Boris Brejcha and Stefan Botsin. Thank you for letting me know. I love you too. Yeah, you know what? Can you make bad computer bass? What do you mean, man? Come on, man. I gotta work on this stuff. This is essentially my free time where I can make music when I'm not working on sounds for you fuckers. So let me have my moments making the music I want to make. You know, don't ask me about EDM basses on these streams. You can ask me about that shit when I do streams like for like sound banks and stuff, because that's work time. I'm clocked in and all that good stuff. But right now, this is just the music I want to make, like the music I feel like making. You know, coming out of my heart, not out of my butt. So yeah, you know. So I added. Can I have one of your moments? Big room nature track. Yeah, the big kick. So yeah, you guys can tell me yes or no. I added the piano in the break. I felt like it added a lot more to it. You guys can hear it here. I'll take it off so you can hear how it sounds like without that, and then with it on. So this is without the piano. Okay, this is with the piano now. Okay, good. So we added something that was missing. Okay, dope. Okay, I also added a string on the drop. It starts here. I felt like I was really lacking a lot of highs. Shut the fuck up, Nomar. You're the worst A&R for Cooler Recordings, dog. That label went down to the ground the moment it got started, dude. Because you didn't pick the right tracks to go on there. You didn't pick booty shaking tracks. You picked like really bad mix down tracks and stuff. Breakbeat. You would add some kind of break best low level, in my opinion, breakbeat. I mean, the drums do come in over here. Kula's still going strong. What you mean? that should die the moment Nomar came A&R, which is the moment it was born. Have you considered layering chorus vocal pads? I do have vocal pads. The problem is they're not they're more like here, I'll show you. They're kind of natureful kind of pads, so they are there. I think the problem is maybe you didn't hear them because they're overshadowed by the Spire pad of hell, which is a trancy ass. Maybe it's because it's also filtered down or something. Let me check. Yeah, it's filtered down in the break. I don't know. Okay, no, add a marimba. There's actually a marimba already. It's right here. I don't know if you consider that a marimba. Sounds fuller when you undid the filter. You have good ears. I can't hear shit. Alright, anyways, drums come in. I already had crickets. I did add this here. I don't know if it's good or not. Alright, next thing. I added a string sound to this, which is right here. Put your fucking hands up. Yes, I know you guys are like, oh, like you guys are literally right now, you're like, oh, that's so good. Next level shit, man. Nah, it's just a damn string for Atmo. You can barely tell it's there, but I I really felt it needed like the damn string sound. So just to cover some of the highs, because the song is really lacking in highs. But I mean, I did that on purpose just because I don't want this shit to sound like a rave. I want it to sound like yo ass is in the forest about to die and you need to figure out how to survive or something. So if we go to span on it, where the hell is that? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, if there's nothing else to say, I mean, the track is essentially done. Because at this point, I think I'm just overkilling it. Like, in my head, I was like, I need to add more vocal chops and shit like that. But I don't know. Cruise music. I think drums are too muddy. Try with some breakbeat distorted drums like Tom DeMac. Just an idea. Bro, I swear, if they're like dum, 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 style of drums, I don't know. Let's see, Tom. I like the drums, dude. You know, I used to have hats, and then the stream told me, yo, you know, San, if you're making this nature shit, you can't have hats. In nature, there's no hi-hats, there's no open hats. It's like literally like a bunch of wood blocks and stuff. So I switched it out to more natureful, like kind of stuff. So let me see what he's talking about.
Calling to the approaching night.
I'll say this, the mix is fucking clean on that.
To start here.
There we go. Holy shit, that's loud, dude. Feeling connected with the world. I don't know if you're talking about my check or that check, but that check is just too aggressive for what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to make it as chill as I can. That's what I was trying to avoid, you know, like making this shit as loud and like rough. It sounds good, but again, mellow, you know, mellow, like just good stuff on that though. 808 cowbells. I don't know where I would add it though. I'll show you the drums. Maybe if I open the clap more, it wouldn't sound as muddy. Let's see how that reacts too. I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of like this a little bit more closed. I do not like the drums so open like. Let's see, maybe if I open it and I lower the volume down. Yeah, it's two layers. That's the crunch on the clap. Good question. You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't do anything to the clap. So essentially, it's a wood clap. Um, it's from a sample pack. I think it's from one of those down tempo ones. And then I added like this found clap. So there's like sound designers out there that, they grab this little thing. It looks like a taser. Look at it. And they go record stuff. So I guess someone recorded some shit that sounded like that. I don't know what the fuck that is. So I'm just layering it with the clap. That's it. So that gives us. Because if I. That's the sound of it. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so one of the stuff. I'll tell you what it's called. Essentially I'm just putting the clap and that little sound to make the clap sound more unique. That was the idea of it. I was like, you know what, we need to do some unique shit up in here because I don't want to sound like everyone else. So, yeah, it's just like a very crunchy kind of added to it. Essentially, what that's called vector synthesis. Correct me if I'm wrong. But vector synthesis is just the idea of layering like samples like this together and then turning it into one complete sound. So it's kind of like when someone records someone getting punched and they'll layer like someone slapping the bass or slapping like a piece of meat, and then they'll layer that with like another sound and another sound to complete the sound where it sounds like one unified sound. That's called vector synthesis. Another form of vector synthesis is essentially when you have like a synth which allows you to switch from A, B, C, and D. So when you move it more to the A, you get more of that sound. However, if you put it between the A and the B diagonally, you get a little bit of A and B. And then if you put it down and only get C and D, that's, if you put it all the way to C, you only get C. But if you move C a little bit left on the latitude, then you get a little bit of C and A. That's just called vector synthesis. And I guess you could kind of call this that if I were to do this where I put a little bit of a fade on that. So essentially you don't want the clap hitting like that, so you can add a fade so that way you still get the same vibe, but now we're not getting that hit that comes with it, so we're adding that kind of like a little bit of a side chain. But that's what that's called. Just, if you ever want to sound smart, just tell people like, hey, I'm doing a little bit of vector synthesis. They're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, that's what that is. The kick drum also has it. I mean, if that matters to anybody. It's the same concept. I mean, it's just... Maybe I can even allow this to... But that's just too much crunch already. I don't layer sounds, bro. I'm doing vector synthesis. Hell yeah. Let them know, G. Let them know. Yeah, that's learning, man. In all honesty, I learned about it because I was like making a course for like some of my students that I was teaching out of school. And I was just like, all right, so I'm going to teach these cons how to do subtractive synthesis, wavetable synthesis, FM synthesis. But then I was like, what else can I add to it? Well, we can do audio manipulation. Then I ran out of ideas, so I looked at the Berkeley Music School, and they had a sound design course, and pretty much, one of them was vector synthesis, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I read the description, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I think I have a synth that does that, from Arturia, but I don't like it. I hate doing it, but let me see, Korg Arturia. Let's see. It's one of these. Farfisa. I don't know what that is, man. Holy shit! What the fuck? Yeah, it's nice to know about this stuff. Oh my god, these are huge, dude. What the? Check out this video of vector synth. It's right there. There was the Prophet VS is one. You can see the A, B, and the C and the D there. Whatever the fuck. No, that's wavetable. That's like one of the first wavetable synths. Fuck me. Yeah, I guess it's just this. Like you can see that. You just have different presets A, B, C, and D, and then you can mix and mash. Maybe it's my impression, but those drums sound are a bit dry, and the groove felt anxiously. I don't know if they're dry like that. I mean, what do you mean by dry? You mean like no reverb, or they need like? Yeah, you know what? There's a gated fucking reverb, but I don't think they have any reverb and whatnot. I don't consider that a hater. Honestly, a hater would be like, yo, Send, this track sucks, go fucking kill yourself. Or like, yo, Send, this song sucks, I could do so much better. Why do you even do this? That would be a hater, man. That guy's just like looking out for me. That's his opinion. I'm trying to think, why would I make the drums wet when the whole track itself is already fucking wet as hell? But I mean, I'll try adding reverb. It's good that you bring that up. So let's see, drum reverb. We'll try it. Could you add a chorus? What do you mean by that? Like a chorus effect? I'm open to suggestions. I don't mind trying them. The Prophet V5 is a vector synthesizer. No, you? Yeah, you know, the worst phase of a song, man. On the drums, you're fucking crazy. Like, all right, let's try it. Yeah, no, I'm in the worst place when it comes to a track. It's always that last part, you know, like the track is done, but you're like, I need to add more, or it might need a bit more. The thing is, you have to realize when it's done, and when you have to stop adding stuff to it. In essence, so right now I'm just taking you guys as suggestions. I'm trying this stuff out because you never know. Sen want to hang out more than producing tonight. Yeah, pretty much. I like doing the suggestions because you never know. It might actually sound a lot better with the suggestions people are requesting, so I don't mind trying them out. So let's see. Do a bit of Valhalla. I have a 95. The track is done, though, man. It's arranged out, dude. The track is fully arranged. It's all done. It's just like... yeah, the last 5% separates the men from the boys. That is so honest, man. Anyways, let's try adding that reverb that this was telling me to add. I don't think it needs it, but hey, we'll try it out, you know. Let's see, drum reverb. Let's go with the Valhalla ones. Hey, what's up with the Masteria collab vid? Oh, Masteria's really busy, but he managed to open up the file recently, and he's currently working on it. So once he hits me up like, hey, I added my stuff to it, I'm probably going to work on it. But it's not supposed to be a video. It's just supposed to be a song. This is where you send this to laid back Luke. He ain't going to play this shit, bro. We need... Drums sound better with like rooms, unless you're going for like another vibe. So let's see. Nah, come on, man. The fuck? I need to buy like some reverb presets. How is Deceiver selling? Really good. Let's leave it at that. Really, 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 really good. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, he has some really good stuff coming, man. I'll put a music club. I just need something simple. If it wasn't selling good, would you even tell us? I would. The ones that didn't sell good that were previously released, Parental Advisory sold decently, but it wasn't the worst one. The worst one was the old trap one, just because I don't have a lot of trap followers. Another one that sold badly that I thought was going to do a lot better. Let's see, what was another one? Recently, probably Selective. I mean, in its own right, Selective did good, but it didn't do as good as Desolation. It didn't do as good as This one, it didn't do as good as Festival Revolution Volume 1 and 2. It didn't do as good as Hexagon Revolution. It didn't do as good as, yeah. Another one that did kind of bad, but it's still good, okay, was Tropical. I tell you guys, I just don't like to say numbers because, one, I don't want you fucking cunts trying to compete with me when it comes to sound design. And two, it's kind of rude to tell you guys how much I make from this stuff, you know. I've told you guys before. It's just certain people know. But majority of people, you know, it's kind of like I don't want them to know. I think it's just, you know what, support the sounds. That's it, please. But yeah, they do pretty good. They do all right. Because I'm with the IRS. Nah, dude, trust me. I pay the IRS $10,000 every 2 months. Trust me, they're on my ass. Okay. Someone said I needed to add more nature ambient sounds. What are you guys' take on that? I feel like it doesn't need it, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt either. It's not gonna fuck the mix up that much if it's not like a fucking lion roaring every if it's not a lion roaring every damn bar. So if it's like a little bird or like something, it would be dope. The problem is I don't know. Disagree has enough birds and shit. I know that's what I'm saying, but 50% I agree. Some trees will do. Add some crazy birds. Use the sound of a hawk. Hey, you're just telling me to use that. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's see. Cashmere's Volume 3 sample pack and all that good stuff. Use the sound of a hawk. I don't know. I'm gonna add animals, G. Jason, shut up, dude. I don't want to buy Sector. I got the demo. I didn't like it. Add that turtle having. It's up, Benjamin. You was talking about doubt on the drum and listening to the full mix. I've noticed that it's kind of aggressive as a groove to my taste. I'm gonna fix some stuff. The Muevelo fucking shit can only happen once every 4 bars because I don't want it to happen every 2. Let's just make sure that's the issue there. Okay, so that's fine. I need to add a reverse. Let me just fix this shit up. I'm just gonna finish this. Some recorded forest sounds. I have them already. Let's see. Where's that reverse vocal at? There it is. Kick needs to, yeah. I think you need a reverse vocal reverb tail. You know what? That's right. I think I need to make it so. But I need to make it with the vocal itself, not with like the cash. A little bit of sidechain. Just because I don't know what the fuck to do to the track. This is the moment I get in the last 5%. So I'm just going to sidechain everything that hasn't been sidechained. Let's make that. Oh, my low vocal. Reverse so fast. Yeah, because I have the casher one. It was supposed to be a placeholder, so you're right. I need to change that. So in order to make that, it's simple. Everyone knows how to do it now. So if you don't, pay attention. First vocal, it's right there. Just gonna record it. Yeah, we just reverse that, man. Let's make it loud as fuck. Okay. We're gonna put the reverse vocal processing on it. So that's a little bit of reverb, I think. Like so. Now let's put it where it matters. So I think it's right here. Needs it. Okay, muévelo, muévelo. So we're just gonna do it here. Add a fade like so. I'm gonna add a reverb to this fucker right here. We're gonna make a reverse synth as well, just in case. Maybe I could use it for something. This is the boring part though. Okay, it ain't. Yeah, the bass line reminds me of Robert Small's Children. The bass line is actually without. I didn't copy it or anything, but it reminds me more of J. Cole's No Role Models. Like literally, it's the same shit. Okay. But of course, it's like overused progression. I got complimented on the synthelays, man. Don't tell me that. You're making my heart. You're breaking my heart. The fuck? Can I record that? Okay, we're gonna reverse that. I think it needs it just to introduce the melody for the first time in the song. This is the first time you guys are gonna hear it and fall in love with me. So I think it needs this reverse, but we're gonna do it like so. Let's go. Okay, let's get rid of that reverb. We're gonna work on it a bit. I'm add chords on it because someone said to add it, okay? Fuck, it needs to be louder. So cute. They cute out the... I want that shit to sound wider though. Oh man, I love how that soft it sounds. Thanks, man. It's the Prophet 5 VST. Gonna automate that up here. But yes, the Prophet 5. It's the Emerald Nature preset. Essentially, it's just a triangle wave with like pink noise or white noise, whatever this produces, running through it, and then it's just like the cutoffs opening a little bit, but it's just a very mellow sound. This is the sound, the unique sound I made for myself. So hopefully no one's been using it because this is my sound. I'm gonna try and do like, let's see if white noise would actually work there or not, just for fun. So we just put white noise. Brace your ears, okay? I don't like how the piano transitions into the drop. It needs to be more audible when it hits that because it does the dun 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 dun, and then dun. It needs to go. I can't hear it, so we're gonna have to work on that a bit. Let's see. Let's put the noise up. Chill, available after stream. We'll see. I made a new video today. It's coming out in like 45 minutes. But I used a lot of my songs from like the nature EP that I'm working on. Let's put it that way. And I actually loved the way they sounded. Like they made the video so much better. Let's fucking. You can't roast this shit, dog. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Joke. What the hell? How's the weather in SD? I don't live in San Diego, man. I don't live in San Diego, dude. I'm thinking about some other girl, bro. What happened to our love? I live in the suburbs of LA. Man, fuck this destination. I kind of want this to be wider, man. Tijuana has some good ass tacos. I wish I lived in Tijuana, man. Hey, if I was single, no kids, I'd probably live in Tijuana. I wouldn't mind. I don't know who you are, Mark and Drew. I've never seen you. Hey, listen, just wanted you to know that I've been watching your videos all day. I just bought serum and I wanted to get better using it. I have a series on it if you wanna do that. Now I'm gonna work on this part here. See, when it hits here, it goes to shit, man. Maybe it needs to hit that top note harder or something. Nah, too hard. Papi likes it soft. Slow and soft. Okay, time to fuck with this a bit. Oh, okay. I left the reverb on there. I'm a jackass. Fucking stupid. No wonder. I was like, why does it sound so reverb the fuck? When it hits this note, I don't like it, so let's do it. Alright, dope. Let's see. You're the man, Sin! I've learned a ton from your videos. Everyone go buy his Pack Deceiver. Support this guy. Do it, you pussy. First off, please, if you don't make tech house, if you're not making that kind of music, do not buy Deceiver, please. You don't have to buy it to support me. I make those packs for people that are making tech house. You know, no one needs to buy that shit if you don't need it. Second, thank you a lot for the support. I worked my ass off on that pack, and yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it, like really good reviews on it. The only people that have refunded the pack, because usually, like I let people refund if they don't like the pack. The only people that have refunded are the people that have serum cracked. They always message me like, yo, Sen, your priestess don't work on my serum, dude. I want a fucking refund. They don't say fucking, but I want a refund. I'm like, I got you. It's cool, I don't mind doing that. I pay I think if you guys refund, I pay $1 on top of what, so I'll get the refund, and then I have to pay like $1 something to do the refund. And I essentially I'm paying $1 for you to refund you, but it's totally fine. But yeah, it's a good pack. I worked my ass off. We did it on live streams. Lots of work on it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Next pack, it's either, I'm thinking, because I'm already I have to start working on it. Next pack is either gonna be like an Anjuna Deep one, or it's gonna be like a night base one. So it's either those two, and I'm still kind of going towards one or the other. We'll see where it goes. But it's gonna be one of those two. I'm also thinking about doing like little packs to add to the tech house pack, like hiring a female vocalist to do female vocals, so that way my vocals don't sound cringy. And yeah, do you do all genres? No. See, here's the thing. I when it comes to like these stuff, like I'm more of a sound designer, so I can make all the sounds for most music. But when it comes to making the music, I'm okay. I'm okay at it, like I'm more of a sound designer than a producer, but honestly I started making out music and I love making music. It's just that, I guess since I've been doing it for a while, I can get an okay result with every tutorial I do, which can help the beginners and intermediates out. But if you're an advanced producer doing night bass and you watch some of my tutorials, you might be going like, I already know all this shit, why am I watching this? And essentially I think when you're that good, you can figure out a lot of stuff on your own, so there's no need to watch tutorials. Okay, if you're okay, then I'm shit. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, if you put me making dubstep, I'll suck at it. But I can definitely make some of the sounds. If you put me making this kind of stuff, I'm good at it, I guess. What's the best string plugin or pack you have seen? Any good cheap ones? Fuck. They're not all cheap, dude. You know, if you're buying a legit like string like contact library, they're not cheap because a lot of these people have to go and like first off they have to hire a string orchestra depending on what they're trying to do. If they're trying to do a string orchestral pack like for contact, they have to hire a full orchestra. That takes money, so they're not gonna charge like a bitch. You're at least gonna spend $100 and up. The best thing I could tell you to do is probably the rent to own or the rent or the subscription model, which I think if you go to East West Orchestra, a lot of people have been telling me that they have like a rent to own model now. That's the cheapest option you have, and you get everything. East West. But again, I don't know if it's rent to own or not. East West Orchestra Tools or some shit. East West Sounds. Yeah, that's it. Award winning. Yeah, like let's see. Do they have a string library or something? They have the strings. Nah, we don't need Hollywood strings, man. We just need strings. Fuck. Let's see, how much does this cost? $2.99. Oh, here it is. And subscribe and get these instruments and over 40,000 more for a low monthly price with Composer Cloud. So that's the thing that you would probably get. I don't think Contact has that yet, but that's your best bet. That's the cheapest you can get it. In the long run, you're going to have to... you're obviously going to pay a lot more. But again, if you don't have the money to do it, that's the best way to go about it. I'm a beginner and I need guidance on how to become a sound designer and producer. How should I go about it? Please share. First off, you don't need to be a sound designer to be a producer. You know, that's a very bad misconception. A lot of my students that I work with, whenever I get them, depending on the level they're at, I'll tell them to stop worrying about sound design and worry more about the composition of the track. Because there's already a lot of like sound designers out there doing a lot of stuff like preset samples and stuff. So if you're just doing sound design because you want to make music, it's a lot better like just focus on music. Once you're good at making a good song, then you can focus on sound design, like messing with sounds and making your own unique sound. That's the best advice I can give you. You don't want to go all out on like both of them because you're just gonna be like sound design, producing, sound design. You're gonna be a lot better if you just focus on one thing rather than trying to like do 5 things at once, man. So if you try and be a producer, make music, yeah, that's all I can say. It's a producer. How should I go about it? Producer, just watch videos, know the fundamentals. There's a really good, let me see, EDM Prod. EDM Prod did a really good article on what you need to know to make music. You need to know to make EDM or something. I think this is a good guy that probably tells you what you need to know. Fuck them, man. I think they're trying to sell me something. Production handbook. 2 types of new producers. Number 1, the blind trial and error. Yeah, I don't know. How's Composer Cloud? I've never used it, so I can't tell you, man. But if you're trying to be a producer, first things, learn how to use the DAW, so learn how to use Ableton, know where everything's at. Second thing, watch tutorials on what you want to learn, so you can watch a video on how to make deep house or how to make tech house. Follow the tutorial, try and make something out of it, and then from there you'll start learning slowly. It's very hard, dude, to kind of give you a roadmap. I'm not qualified to give advice, but whatever you do, just stay true to your style. That is true. I mean, stay true to it, man. But the difference, Mr. Rewind, is like if you're making a shitty style, like you're like making like a style that just doesn't make sense. You know, it's like you use a big room kick with like trancy ass fucking chords and like it just sounds weird. You gotta be careful, man, because sometimes if you have a style that's just shit in general, you might want to like try and make it sound better. Like, you know, ideally I think you should always start off as a poser, and what I mean by this is you try to copy other people. Once you can do that really good, like let's say you try and make a like feature bounce track like Mike Williams or something, or Mesto. Once you're good at doing that, like you can get a good track that sounds decent enough to kind of compete with those tracks, then you can go like, all right, I'm gonna make something unique. So if you're into future bounce, keep it simple. Do the same shit Future Bounce does, but make it unique by using either different sounds or finding something different to do that's different from the rest. Yeah, that's... Is that the got the like? Nah, dude, it's hazy little thing IPA. So I've been drinking, so it's like an IPA drink. Okay, so I think I'm done with the song for the day. I'm gonna like just hear like the song tomorrow and finalize it, and that's it. I'm done with this. Yeah, it's a yin yang tattoo. Ah, fuck me. What hardware synthesizer? What hardware synthesizer do you recommend to start in the hardware world? It depends. It just depends. If you're trying to get like the best bang for your buck, you cannot go wrong with Korg Minilog. The reason is that it's a polyphonic synth, and you can also make it sound monophonic. I think this is a good one. However, if you're like me, I feel like if you're trying to go for polyphonic style of sounds, what I mean by that is if you're like just like, okay, Serum, Silent One, Massive X, whatever, that can give me wavetable synthesis, that can give me polyphonic synthesis. And if you just want a true monophonic analog experience, if you have the money, a Moksharp 37 is like the best, I think. That will get your feet wet. From there, you can decide if you want to go for a polyphonic one, like a Prophet 8 or a Prophet 12, a Prophet Rep 2. That's the that's kind of like the best one. I think this, if you get this one, you're good. It's paraphonics. You can play up to 2 notes on it, and it gives you some really good results, man. So ideally right now, I'm looking to sell some of my synths, like the polyphonic one I have in the back, mainly because I feel like a lot of those sounds you can just, it's for his asthma. A lot of those sounds you can make with Serum and Silent already. So that is the, I think with this guy, you actually get that analog sound that you cannot get from Serum and shit. You can get close to it, but again, this is like what I would probably just end up getting. For bass lines, leads, you can make pads with it for sure, up to 2 notes again. You can do a lot with it. It's essentially the staples. You can do a lot with it, man. Nah, man, that's not for my asthma. It's just a nicotine pen, dog. It's like a fix, like a Juul. That's all it is. Is it good to invest in Serum? I bought Silent. I think it is. Silent offered you the subtractive synthesis side of things. So, you know, you do need a wavetable synth in there just to make some like gnarly ass bass house stuff. But that's the only 2 synths I would get. Anything else is a little bit more like luxury. And what I mean by that, it's like just options for you to fuck around with. Yeah, that's about it. 46. Let's just clean this up. There's nothing going on here. Fucking strings. Nope. Reverse. Is that the Cashmere one? The Yin Yang tattoo, I got it a long time ago. Essentially, I feel like life is a little bit of a balance of everything, so that's why I got it. I feel like for every good there is, there's an equal amount of bad, and for every amount of certain thing, like essentially the universe is always trying to balance itself, homeostasis and shit. I'm not gonna lie, I got it too because it looked fucking cool, and plus I remember I had the name Senroll, and I was like, it makes perfect fucking sense to tattoo that onto me. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit like if I was now and I said I'm gonna get a yin yang tattoo, I'd probably be like no, but at the time it just made perfect sense, so I got that, and then I got the Sen music sign, so music sign, and then the Sen shaft, so that's something else. This is not a channel. I got my wife tatted on my left shoulder, bruh. You have a fucking wife? Don't lie to me. You're young, dude. How the fuck you have a wife? Okay, I have the piano V2, but I'm not using that, so that's off the mess. Okay, so I'm getting rid of that. Let's see, let's get rid of this. The face of my ex on my right pectorals. This fool. Bro, I've been watching your live video. I got love for you. I mean, I try and make these just to hang out with you guys. And if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them, because I'm essentially done with this track. I just got to, like, do the maintenance. What that means is, like, I just have to make sure that the the effects are right, and just maybe like group everything up and stuff. So dude, I have a fucking flying squirrel right here. I made this quiet. I'm gonna make this gradually come in, so. Kalimba too needs to come in, like. I feel like crying. It's either the beer got me or I just love this song, dude. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Sorry, I just closed my eyes. I'm hearing on monitors and I'm just like, oh my god, this is gorgeous, beautiful, dude. I love music like this. Anyways, you guys asked some questions. Let me answer them. What's your favorite genre to produce? When I'm drunk and I'm on a party and I'm on party mode, tech house. Tech house is like my favorite genre to produce. I love it. I've made a couple tracks. I love that genre for that. Whenever I'm sober and I'm just like kind of like just chilled, like this is the kind of stuff I like to make. Deep house, nature house, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. Those are the favorite genres I have. I came from trance, so anything with like good chords and like stuff that makes you kind of want to cry or gives you goosebumps, that's what I'm into. I got free piano VSTs, but they lack quality to my ear. What are MIDI piano plugins you guys love? Maybe so in EDM doesn't have to be free. Nexus. The Nexus piano, bro. Nah, it just depends what you're trying to do, man. If you're making nature stuff like or like chill stuff like this, you cannot go wrong with the contact pianos. They sound really good. The problem with the contact pianos is that a lot of people don't know how to use them properly. Like a lot of them will just literally go in like this. Watch. They'll have the fucking piano and they'll just use it in their song and they'll do this shit. Check it out. So, I mean, that's good for certain genres, but a lot of times if you're using a piano, I think you want to go for more that mellow stuff. So velocity changes, and then programming the piano to sound a little bit mellow, it's always the way to go about it. So soften it up and stuff. So I think the Gentleman is good. The Alicia Keys one is amazing. You can always make these pianos sound like the Nexus one if you know what you're doing. I made a tutorial about this a long time ago. Essentially, I think it was like chorus, OTT, and a little bit of saturation to get it to sound really fucking like amped up. The Ableton piano's not that bad either, so there's no reason to spend money on it. That's essentially going to be like the better piano, man. Saca la mota. How many hours a day do you spend producing? I want to say like 2 or 3 hours. It just depends if you count me making a YouTube video for this and researching it, producing time. If it's like producing my own music, maybe like 1 hour to 2 hours a day. Honestly, I don't have a lot of time because I have to work on this stuff. This has become my livelihood. This is my job full time. So a lot of times I'm producing for work. When I'm doing these kind of live streams where I'm working on nature tracks, or like what I consider nature, this is like when I consider myself producing for leisure, for like passion and shit. I wouldn't make tutorials on this stuff just because I know people wouldn't want to see that, especially the following I have right now. Why don't you bounce your MIDI to audio? Looks like your CPU is 70%. Because I bought a $2,000 desktop, so I wouldn't have to do that. So my CPU is not like burning out. So that's the main reason why I spend so much money on a fast computer. It's so that I don't have to waste my time doing that. That is a good question. I mean, if you're using like a laptop and your shit's already running hot after like 20 channels, I don't like bouncing down, so I'm spending money not to bounce down the audio. But there are good things about bouncing down to audio. The good thing about it is that once you have something and you think it sounds good and you bounce it down, essentially you're stuck with it. So you've committed to that sound. You've committed to having it like that. And if you want to redo it, you're going to have to remake the sound, or you're going to have to set everything up again. So there are pros and cons to that. But I essentially paid like $1,000 more just so I don't have to bounce down. Favorite producer? You're not going to believe me right now. Bonobo is amazing. I didn't like his new song that much, but I like his Kerala song. That's one of the first songs I heard that actually made me want to make this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think he does a lot of sampling, so I don't sample a lot in terms of like sampling other people's music. So he does that a lot in a lot of his songs, but it's not for me. Sampling is not for me. I feel like I have to do everything myself. Like that's just one thing. The other one, Nora and Pure, I like her. So my stuff's a mixture of Nora and Pure and Bonobo, I like to think. Another one is Fisher. I know people love to hate on the guy, but his music is amazing for that party mode stuff. Really good stuff. Techno, I like Anna a lot. The real Anna, not these bitches. I only got one wife, and that's Anna for techno. There she is. God, they pushed her down, dude. Why the fuck is this bitch on top? Nah. This is the real one. So Anna's super dope. You know, what's another artist I really like? L.I. Brown. Recently, some guy was like, yo, Sen, you got to make tutorials on L.I. Brown. You got to put L.I. Brown in the pack. And then I started hearing his stuff, and I actually really like it a lot. It's fucking amazing, dude. And he's been releasing like mad. And all his songs sound great. So L.I. Brown's another really good one. Noise is okay. Another good one. Chris Lake, of course. You know, love his stuff. Simple, not complex, but it just fucking works. And then the rest is just Metallica. I've been listening to a lot of Metallica. I really like their song Fade to Black. That introduction is just amazing. I love that. I don't know if you guys know this song. If someone can make a remix of it, hit me up. I'll love to hear it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The amazing song, dude.
With you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
You guys gotta hear this song. Like when you're just like driving, dude. Oh my god, it's the best song ever, dog. I always feel like crying. I'm always like, woo! It's a really amazing song. I have not heard the original, but I've heard the acoustic version. It's amazing, man. Oh, I gotta cry. Yeah, that's. Yo, yo, yo! Hear this track now, bro. What track? Yo, 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 yo. Is that a track? Yo, which one? Vintage Culture. What is that? It's a fire.
My only peace of mind, please tell me it's by your side.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, Rufus the Soul is amazing, but I don't hear a lot of them. I use them for the selective pack. I made a couple of their sounds. Solomon, I know who he is. I think he's great too. But again, these aren't people that I listen to on the daily. These are people I reference for work. Again, for what I'm doing. Anyone hear that new Oliver Heldens idea? It's called Dr. Love. I haven't heard it. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been liking Oliver Heldens' new stuff. I haven't been keeping up with him. Oh god, he probably sampled this song. But let's see. Oliver Heldens. Yeah, it is a very classic song. It might be from that fucking song, dude. Oh, no, not that one. No. I think it's this one. There's a song that uses that. I forgot the name of the classic song, but I saw it in a video. If you guys are ever bored, the sound of house music. Someone, I think at Vox made it. It was that's a really good video. This one, the ingredients of a classic house track. I think I heard it. The original is Yasu Don't Go. Yeah, it's probably that one. Don't go.
Braxton was diagnosed.
Yeah, Oliver has been like sampling a lot of the old stuff. That's great. I love that. Yeah, that's a good song. I love the vocals, dude. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. This track better. I mean, if you're into the 80s stuff, it is better. But if you're into the modern, like, house. Did you guys see the Fisher Tomorrowland set? I was checking that out for inspiration. And, dude, I was laughing at this. Watch. He like looks at the fucking camera for fucking crazy motherfucker, dog. There's a portion in it where like he looks at the camera like he's David Guetta, like it's hilarious, man. But yeah, Fisher's amazing, man. If you guys ever have the chance to see him live, see him live. I know a lot of you guys hate him because he doesn't make his own music, but he can work the crowd like no other, dude. And I think he's one of the main reasons why Tech House is getting so big, is because mainly because like, how do you say it? Oh, there he is. There it is. He's just bringing like a younger crowd into it, and even though I don't like a younger crowd vibe, those are the guys that are paying to go fucking see these fuckers live. Fucking Dragon Ball Z. Nah, I don't make Fisher's music, dude. I've had like people ask me that, but I don't. The fuck? Yeah, anyways, guys, hey, it was nice hanging out with you guys, but I'm actually gonna head out. Song is done. I just wanted to get this shit done. I'm gonna hear it one more time tomorrow, finalize it, and I'm done with this. I'm moving on, making another one, and I'm probably gonna end up sending these songs out. I'll probably live stream myself sending the songs out, and I'll live stream myself when I hear back from the labels, just so you guys can fucking see what they say and shit. But you know, I would have to find the fucking labels to send this to. Now I'm not going to In-N-Out. My wife's making food, dude. I think I'm having. She said she was gonna make tuna melt with fries and mac and cheese. So, but I went running today, so I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, you guys take care. Okay. Again, always an honor to hang out with you guys. Next time we have a live stream, don't be afraid to ask questions. I try to answer them and still do what I'm supposed to do. I do not smoke weed. I had a weed gummy last week because I had to sleep early. So my wife thought it was a good idea to give me this fucking gummy that was weed. I ate it. I didn't sleep till like 1 in the morning, and I was fucking like freaking the fuck out. I was like, it was crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking eat, man. You guys take care, guys. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the vibes with you guys, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the feedback live stream if you show up. Peace out.